The next term is ecosystem. The word you might have listened many a times. Ecosystem. Ecosystem the entire biotic community in a given area plus non-living things, that is factors, collectively forms an ecosystem. That means ecosystem is nothing but the entire biotic community in a particular region, particular area, along with non-living things or factors. There are two components of ecosystem. One is biotic component and another one is abiotic component. Let us discuss biotic as well as abiotic components in details. Biotic components see here, all living organisms present in a particular locality, in a particular area, in a given area or in a given community, they are said to be biotic component. These living organisms, biotic components, they interact with their abiotic components, that is factors present in their physical environment. Biotic components usually they take energy from abiotic components, they assimilate energy. Producers especially like autotrophs, plants, green algae, certain photosynthetic and chemosynthetic bacteria, they assimilate their own food material by either photosynthesis or chemosynthesis, and from these autotrophs or chemoautotrophs or photoautotrophs, the energy is taken by the consumers. So biotic components mainly include all living organisms, producers, consumers, as well as decomposers which play a main role in the process of decomposition. These mainly include autotrophs, photoautotrophs, and chemoautotrophs. That is producers, consumers, herbivores, carnivores, and omnivores. And decomposers. Fungi, actinomycetes, and bacteria. These biotic components, they are again classified into two categories, micro consumers and macro consumers. Especially consumers, they are classified into two categories, macro consumers and micro consumers. Macro consumers especially consist of herbivores, carnivores, and omnivore animals, whereas micro consumers, they are composed of decomposers. They consist of decomposers mainly. The main function performed by decomposers is decomposition of biomass or organic matter present in ecosystem. These decomposers or micro consumers, they contain certain enzymes which bring about degradation or breakdown of biomass or energy stored in the living organisms, and thus they play a key role in the food chain. Decomposers play a key role in the food chain. They bring about decomposition of dead and decaying organic material and liberate or release minerals in the surrounding physical environment, and this is how they are much essential in the ecosystem. So ecosystems, they are the functional units of nature. Ecosystems, these are self-sufficient units in the nature, which include producers, consumers, as well as decomposers. Producers, they assimilate solar radiation by converting solar radiations into chemical energy. They prepare their own food material. From producers, this food material is taken by consumers like macro consumers, particularly herbivores, then carnivores and omnivores. Ultimately, the biomass or energy which is stored in producers as well as consumers, this biomass or energy, it is broken down into their simpler inorganic components or forms by micro consumers, that is fungi, bacteria and actinomycetes, with the help of enzymes produced by them or enzymes secreted by them. So this is how an ecosystem is a self-sufficient unit. It works very efficiently when all such components, they are present in balanced manner in an ecosystem. When producers are there, when macro consumers are there in sufficient quantity, as well as when micro consumers are there in an ecosystem in a balanced manner, then the ecosystem, it functions very efficiently.